Stay on point in the streets and do better. It's when they go up in the streets, it's a new level. And we get it in, my motherfuckers get it in. On the streets to the team, my motherfuckers get it in. I can't get it in, on the grind, on the wheel. We real kids until the motherfuckers get it in. We get it in, my motherfuckers get it in. On the streets to the team, my motherfuckers get it in. I can't get it in, on the grind, on the wheel. We real kids until the motherfuckers get it in. We get it in, my motherfuckers get it in. On the streets to the team, my motherfuckers get it in. I can't get it in, on the grind, on the wheel. We real kids until the motherfuckers get it in. We get it in, motherfuckers get it in. On the streets to the team, my motherfuckers get it in. I can't get it in, on the grind, on the wheel. We real kids until the motherfuckers get it in.
Hey man, y'all know how we do it. It's another episode of Smoking Talk. I am your host, Zoe Vanguard. I am your girlfriend's boyfriend. I do this shit for the north side, the south side, the west side, the east side, 636 St. Charles, you know, all around this great city of ours, right? As long as you hold down the arch, I swear to God, we holding it down for you. We do this shit each and every day, but especially on Mondays and Wednesdays, right? Because on Mondays and Wednesdays, we hold it down, Smoking Talk with the artists to get to come out and perform and sit down and get an interview. And on Smoking Talk, we like to call this an artist, what we call a job portfolio, right? Your motherfucking resume. So somebody want to check you out, right? See your performance, they can hear your music, and they can hear what you're talking about and see what your life all about. And also, we document history on Smoking Talk. I'm gonna tell you why, because we interview each and every artist, no matter what kind of music they do, genre music, whether it's a business or a non-profit organization. We're here to give them their flowers and give them their props, right? The flowers are for the ones that's been doing it a long time. Hey, man, because some people been putting on for St. Louis so long, making us look good, making the city look good, motivating each other, right? So we have to give them people their flowers, right? We had a Universal or any kind of building like that. It'd be a lot of superstars, a lot of Bentleys and shit running around St. Louis too, but we don't. Yeah. And since we don't have that, I took the time out to build Smoke and Talk and let them know that we appreciate it, give them their flowers. So what we do is we also interview the youngsters, right? The younger, right? We give them their props because they are our future, and by them being by them being our future, we gotta let them know that we see them too, and we appreciate them too, right? And we got their back, and that's what Smoke and Talk all about. And today, man, like we really just do it for the culture, man, and that's what we do. Shout out to 420, right, and all the good shit that was going on, and shout out to each and every person that's holding it down for the arts, right? I just love what I do, man. I'm a journalist, man, and I journal for the underground, for the culture. I feel like, if I don't feel like, I know that it's more powerful artists underground and well-talented underground artists than it is in the industry, right? And I want to be able to go around the country and press the hands of these great artists and people, right? But I had to start here at home, right? And let them know that they're great too, right? But what I'm saying, I also say that I'm a traveling podcast. So I go around to each underground and introduce myself and press the hands of superstars from their city too. And that's what I'm all about, man. And that's what Smoke and Talk all about. And with that being said, today, welcome back, Smoke. I should say Smoke and Talk. Welcome back, Chop Talk. Right. Yeah. Chop Talk TV in the motherfucking building, man. Holding it down for the underground, man. They're a big name in our city, man. And we have to make sure we get them their flowers once again, plus the spinning back again.
That's appreciated, man.
Yeah, man. We thank y'all for coming out and being who y'all are in this game and shit like that. But we finna start off right now. We want to know what the fuck Chop Talk been up to in the last year, man. Cause man, we see y'all in a minute, man.
We see it.
Yeah, I'm talking about on Smoke Talk. Now, I see y'all. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, I know y'all working. Don't get me wrong. That ain't what I'm saying.
And we really been just trying to get the finances together, and we was reshaping, remarketing. With any business, you want to remarket, you want to kind of just keep the new, keep current, and you can't oversaturate the algorithm, and then it'll slow it down. So when I started seeing I was kind of saturating and it was just being flooded, I said, man, let me pull back for a minute, let them miss me a little bit. Let me see if they still want this shit. They really fucking with a nigga. And they was, because everywhere I was, grocery stores, gas, everybody, they like, bro, what's up, bro? Chop, bro, I need to get on the show. Whoop, wop, whoop, wop. Yeah. I'm like, okay, all right. Yeah. This the real run right here. So that's what we really been doing. Like I say, just trying to get some funding, grooming
the barber side of the company still.
Yeah, that's run. That run every day. The barber side of the company, the mobile barber, that shit running 24 hours a day. That's what's paying the bills.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
That's for sure. I feel that for goddamn sure. I know that's the part that's real too.
Yeah, damn right.
No doubt. It's good to hear, man. Hey, man, because I've been seeing y'all, man, posting certain things, talking about certain things on Chop Talk, on y'all pages and shit like that, right? And like, I'm always appreciative about y'all, man. I look at y'all as I look at myself, man, like a major entity in this city, right?
That's right.
Yeah. And y'all hold it down, man, on a different level than I do, right? But I enjoy what y'all do, man. I really enjoy it, man. Chop Talk, tell us some of y'all inspirations. That too. Yeah, ideas of going at the news that y'all go at, the people y'all go at, like, what inspired that? What's this inspiration behind when y'all go at a person y'all trying to interview?
I really try to go after their work ethic. You know what I'm saying? That's what I be looking for, the work ethic. You could be hot or be kind of popping a little bit, but your work ethic is mediocre. You know what I'm saying? Right. And when we first started, I was kind of just grabbing anybody because I had to get my foot in this shit. But after we started doing it, I started selectively getting people that I know that was consistent working. Because if they ain't working, then even Chop Talk ain't gonna go for it because they ain't pushing their end of the bargain.
Right past that video and keep it like, who's this?
Right. Because we'll get young dudes that hit us up and be like, bro, I want to get on the show. And then once we go look at their profile, we like, yeah, bro, it ain't time. You know what I'm saying?
YouTube channel.
And I don't even want to take your money. You know what I'm saying? Because we charge them to come on there, but we do a ownership agreement because I also tell them dudes about owning their interviews. You don't know what this interview might do. It might be a year or 2 years later come back and it didn't caught traction and went up for M, and you don't own part of this. So I give artists the opportunity to own either all of your interview or a percentage of it. That way, give them just an avenue of making some money, bro. So they can start kind of seeing how the music business and how the shit work, how you get paid from what.
That's what's up, man.
What's that? That's that.
Oh no, I fuck with these leaves. I can't
them leaves.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. Now you got enough weed in the motherfucker.
Absolutely.
Hey, Chop, man. Hey, man, I'm listening to what you're saying, man. I fuck with what you're saying, man. You know, when you charge people, right? You really want to get them with the business side,
right?
Absolutely. If they don't know it, like with me, I don't charge people, right? So I don't present that side to them. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I feel that, like, you know,
the reason I'm being honest, the reason why we charge them because we performing a service, we cutting you up, so you're not just getting promoted, you getting promoted, and you getting a fresh cut. So that's how I'm able to really finesse the charge.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Letting the people know right now. It's like, I know what to do.
Right.
Interview mode,
right.
So you letting the people know right now on y'all show. You get a fresh cut, lined up, and an interview. Yeah. Okay.
So we can continue on with our business. Right. Cut, you know what I'm saying? So I got a few.
So you a boy too, huh?
I'm a boy.
What's your name?
My name is Duke.
Welcome to Smoke and Talk. I know we officially met already.
That's the other owner of Chop Talk.
Okay.
Yeah. That's who he do all the cutting. He the master barber. He train all the new young barbers, showing them which, you know what I'm saying? He do that side.
You like me, man. I'm a king maker.
Yeah, tell me.
I'm a king maker, right?
I got one child.
When you give people a life skill, that's what you're doing.
Right.
Like
I said, I got one biological child, but all of them my son. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, you know.
On everything.
I treat them all like my child.
Right there. Yes, damn right. Now I fuck with that right there.
Absolutely.
That means you teach them to the best of your knowledge, the best of your ability.
Especially if you into it like I am. It was when I was 14.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So how just damn. Yeah, you've been doing since you 14?
I'm 14.
Now that you've been doing it since you 14.
Yeah. Couldn't hurt.
Yeah.
But we started Chop Talk in 2020.
Yeah,
1920.
Matter of fact, it was the first video was December of 2020. It was Levi Ferrari.
Yeah.
It was our first video. And when I posted it, I was just like, all right, let's see what this do. And in like a couple hours, it had shot up to like 1,500. I'm like, okay, all right, I got something. All right, let's now how I got to put this this shit so to make it look right and do it. And that's where it gets
our biggest one with the Memphis.
Yeah, the guy with Big 30 brother, Moosey G. Yeah.
I took it
500K on that video. Yeah. We in that project, Kill?
King Gate apartment.
Yeah.
And I ain't gonna lie, that's Memphis different.
Yeah.
It's different. I ain't gonna lie, it's different. You know what I'm saying? It's different down in Memphis.
You remember how we used to hang out in front of the stores and shit?
Yeah.
They still doing this shit.
Yeah, they holding it down like that.
A bunch of niggas hanging out in front of the stores.
Yeah, they still. Yeah.
I'm standing out there.
Country boys. Country boys.
I'm ready to go.
You know, we done got a little old and mature, so some of them little activities I get a little leery sometimes. Like, I can't be doing no jail.
Hey man, I'm wild. Goddamn, you gotta keep it real, right?
Yeah.
I was just telling AC that not too long ago, you know. In my mind, I always still think I'm young in the mother, right? Until I jumped in the car with some young mother, right?
Man.
And they didn't stop at no stop sign or light or nothing. I was like, the boy, hey, Hey, let me out.
I still ain't got to call my son.
Yeah.
I still ain't got to
Hey,
call.
when we was out there, man, it was like 8-9 cars deep, so everybody following each other. When I say they was flying,
On
they
everything
was.
I know
And look, we was in a brand new straight. You know what I'm saying? But I'm still like, shit, I don't even know where to go, man. You know what?
They left us
and everything. We like, you know what? Please take you back to St. Louis. It's over. That's a sign that it's time to go home. You know what I'm saying? I
say that the universe has separated us.
Damn right. Shit.
One of the dudes was like, man, don't get that camera on. Don't get that
Yeah,
car on
he
the
like,
camera.
Child, hey, don't get that car on camera. I'm like, oh, okay, all right.
So y'all done drugs some motherfuckers out of here.
Yeah.
Get that. Don't put that one on there.
Yeah,
That's they tank.
Absolutely.
That's they want me tank.
And
I understand.
even with the youngsters here, you know, all the, you know, the little CTS Wicks and, you know what I'm saying, the T4s and all that, I be telling them the same thing. I'm like, look, bro, you're not going to be thinking like the way you thinking all your life. You know what I'm saying? You're not going, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, get on it right now, because when you get to there, it ain't, you only got one shot to do it.
Yeah. Being young, man, you know how you see shit. You dangerous when you're young.
Yeah, absolutely.
Your view of life, you know, you can try some shit.
Yeah, you
right?
can try some shit,
right?
You
You like,
like,
what? Yeah,
man, you like,
for the God, you will try some shit.
man.
Yes, you will. So shout out to y'all, man, and the wisdom that we gained over the years. Because when you tell them that, man, they don't see it right now.
No.
And I always take myself back, right?
Nope.
When I'm talking to deal with the youth, man, the youngsters, whatever you want to call them. I always take myself back to how I was thinking when I was that young, right? And especially the people who was around me, right? Them motherfuckers ain't give a fuck about nothing, right? So it's a way that we have to approach the situation. And if you remember, when we was younger, it's always with somebody able to approach the situation to talk to us and say some shit that we allowed them to say it, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, and I had to figure out like how was he doing that. And that's how I approach the situation now with him.
And I ain't gonna lie, I was one of those youngsters. I was kind of looking for game. I was looking for that leadership, that brotherly, fatherly type of feel coming from certain big homies. You know, I respect.
I feel that.
He was getting money in the early days. He wasn't getting locked up. He was handling business. And every time somebody spoke of his name, they spoke in high regard.
Yeah, something good about it.
So that was me trying to emulate that, because I come from a big family, so I got a lot of uncles, cousins. Just a huge variety of people, and I would take significant gain from each person that I liked their strongest points and put it all together to create myself. So I see myself in so many different other people. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I tell youngsters, do the same thing, bro. Take from what everybody that you can get. And form yourself.
Stop letting the words go out one ear and out the other.
Take
shit in.
See, because I tell people this my saying about that, right? Life is like a knowledge, right? Like Legos, right? See, when people give you Legos, it's like knowledge. Some pieces fit, and some don't. So some of that piece that fit, you use that piece and get rid of the part that don't fit you, because everything don't fit you. Right? That's what you do. Like, it's just knowledge. You build off of what I'm saying. Basically, you build. Yeah. And when you just said you take a piece from everybody that you're around, I felt that I did the exact same thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because I got a bunch of people in my life that I grew up around that I didn't want to be like too. You know what I'm saying? So I learned shit from them. How not to be.
Like drugs. I watch uncles get fucked up. He up one minute, then down. Fuck with the crack, you know. I don't want to fuck with that, so I stayed away from it. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
But then I like the side of him when he was getting money. Though.
Right,
He pulling up in the cars.
No doubt, because there you go. There you go. Taking the pieces that I need from and pieces that I don't
want
from. Bro. And that's what life about, man. And I was just saying to say, like, when we tell them young today, you'll tell them the exact right thing, man.
I'll be trying.
And shout out to y'all being down there in Memphis too, man, running with them.
Shout out,
and doing that too, man. Because hey, man,
Shot out of jail.
No, he's not in jail yet.
I thought he was in the halfway house.
Oh, yeah.
I heard that he was in the halfway house. Yeah, I can't wait to see what this one will be about. It's crazy.
We've been down for like 4 years or something like that.
It's been a minute. It's been a minute. Shout out to him.
You can do that time when you're young.
Yeah, that's it.
Do that shit young.
When you get 75, that's it for you, boy. You better catch a day.
I got a buddy right now. He doing like 18 months, and he like 40, 41. He calling me every day, boy. I say, oh, that shit killing his ass, boy.
Man, right.
He like, I say, yeah, nigga, that time harder when you that age, ain't it? He like, man,
set your ways.
I said, yeah, buddy. So I definitely I do the damnedest when it comes to not getting involved in nothing that can risk my freedom, bro. I really do, you know. As I done gotten older, you know, when I was young, you'll take them little more risks. If you get older, you even down to the small, like the PPP shit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody trying to do the PPP, trying to get them a few dollars. Right. But I was even hesitant in it, and I didn't do it. You know what I'm saying?
It didn't work.
Yeah, too. We tried it. We can go through, so we like, fuck it. All right, shit alone. Leave it alone. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I'm like, I don't fuck with the government, bro. Like, I don't fuck around. Hey, you know, and I had at the time I had my shop open, cafe open in Central West End, and I still didn't do it. I still didn't do it. I
We got 4 things.
He said, hey,
I ain't got no intention of paying their money back. I know that. I keep it real with myself.
We got 4 business on our bill, right?
Yeah.
We didn't get none. I'm like, I ain't get no PP. Nope.
Damn.
But when we didn't work with the first one, we let that shit alone.
That's the sign saying, hey, don't do that.
Don't mess your business up before it even get.
See, because what they gonna do is, right, they don't let it slide, right? They don't let it slide, right? Mm-hmm. Chop talk going up.
I feel one thing with the PPP, and I'm in no way, shape, form, or fashion condoning any type of people doing anything illegal. But if you was gonna do that PP loan, when you'd have got that money, you should have actually put that shit into a business. So when them people did come back and holler at you and ask you what's up, you could have been like, look, I got half of it, I'll pay you the other half, and that's how the government works. But then we come at you and you don't got nothing.
LLC, nothing.
Nothing.
You ain't copyright.
Oh, no, for real. Let me get that about you. You know
they gonna put the chop talk going in the room and get talking to millions, right? For y'all deal.
Yeah,
Yeah, pull up with the PPP.
Yeah, you're right. You heard me. Right.
What's this? No, you forgot.
Yeah, right.
No, that's how they just did your boy Big U, right?
Yeah, that's how they just did Big U.
Big U got that shit. Like, they ain't say that gave it to him.
No, man.
Now they tell me he didn't gank the government. Boy, how the fuck you gank the government?
Man, that being in that internet, bro, and things you got going on in real life, man, you better have a gray area to that shit, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
Involving the world into what you doing and not moving, you better be squeaky clean. Because when we start getting notarized on these platforms, you, me, Big U, man, these people are paying attention. Don't think ain't nobody that went and looked up Zoe Vanguard and who you is and where you. Don't think they ain't when they did their research and history on you. And that's from the people that's watching and the government.
Yeah.
So you better be making sure you got that shit cleaned up the right way.
Yeah, straight cleaned up the right way. Right? You can Google me. I know you can Google me.
Right.
I've been putting work in a long time with the music, you know what I mean? Before the podcasting. So, you know, I'm in the internet, right?
Right.
So I believe what you're saying. That's all I'm saying. Like, they don't check y'all, make sure who you are, because you fucking with the media now.
What they call that shit? They call it a digital imprint. Mm-hmm. That's what it's called. Mm-hmm. You have a digital imprint.
Oh, for sure.
So somebody can Google you, Google the company or whatever you're doing, and be able to find you just like this, because you can find anybody. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
And there's so many damn.
Since we talking about how the podcast is, right? Let me ask y'all this, right? So we got a lot of podcasts in the city, right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
And you know, I'm a podcaster, right? I watch all of them and the shit. Like,
see, we ain't got a podcast. We got a mobile media barber podcast.
Yeah, but it's still podcast, right? Right? Were you still in family?
Yeah.
But let me ask y'all this, man. Like, cause this me, and I'm speaking this from Zoe Vanguard.
Okay.
All these media platforms, and I think everybody's doing well with them too. You know,
absolutely.
Everybody got their own way of presenting themselves and what they're talking about, whatever, right, on that part. But saying that to say, we as the media in St. Louis, do you think we should all have some type of connection to each other? Like for us, like well, people can run, we can run content to make. Just say we want to make a restaurant. Boom. And if all the media is together,
yes,
you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah. And I've actually thought about that
because that's what got to happen, right? That's what got to happen. I heard what y'all are saying, and I respect everything y'all saying about how y'all charge people to do y'all platform because y'all put the work in to get that to that. Right. Even if it was y'all first day, I honor it. Right. And if you charge, I swear to God, I still honor it. Right. But I'm saying that to say like, we still need the media in St. Louis to hook up. So that way we are able to make people St. Louis famous.
Absolutely.
You feel that?
That's because that's like if we always focused on one individual, they would come up really faster because they seeing it from so many different other outlets that come from her.
Yes. If they're worth
if they worth putting out there, right.
And I'm not saying everybody not worth it. You have to work for that.
Yeah, absolutely.
In the media. But if you got a business owner or a non-profit organization, shit like that, I think that's what I think we need to run as a circus.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? But if somebody want to, like, if I do creative views. If somebody say I want to go on Talk TV, can you hook me up?
Right.
Let me see if he accepted
exactly
that type of.
And because it's gonna be the person that you call. If LA Foles people call me and say, "Man, Foles want to jump on the show," I ain't finna charge Foles. You know what I'm saying? Because I know he gonna help me just as much as I'm helping him. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you always want to. It's a give or take. Now that's a fresh new artist. Don't nobody know who he is, and he want to pay. Like, man, I want to get on the show because he building his grind up. All right, then that's the artist we know we have to charge. But there's always gonna be something wrong. I think where dudes get at with the money situation is they looking for the front end and don't worry about the back end. Don't worry about the front, but the money gonna come on the back end, bro. Matter of fact, it's gonna come in a lump. If you just
focus on that,
just chill and wait on the front money. Just chill, keep working, and whatever you got going on, paying your bills, you keep doing that, and let the other shit stack up.
Right.
So when the media outlets come together, like you said, it's gonna be able
just like that.
That shit going I'm talking about go crazy. So every time and then that's gonna draw people from different states now.
Get out my mind right now. I was just gonna say, you know how many other LA Foles in other states. Right, so we Dr. Net, come on, man. Come on, that. But that's all I'm saying. And I'll talk to y'all about it because I look at y'all as a well-respected platform, you know what I mean, in the city, right? And if y'all can see that, then I know me presenting that to everybody else, they should better see it too.
They should be able to see it too.
You see what I'm saying?
Absolutely. True. I don't think
because like I heard you say earlier, right, that hey man, some people come to y'all don't let them on the show because they ain't putting the work in.
Yeah. We won't even take their money.
That's why I come in at.
Right.
We got somebody for you.
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 Get you a bigger fan base over there, right? Introduce you to the city, right? Shit like that, right? And then when you're big enough, then you come back down the top.
And I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna give some free game. When I get an artist and I get them or anybody who ever come on the show, we sit down and we composited 10 questions. I say 10, you do 5 trending topics in St. Louis, and then you do 5 trending topics nationwide. So that's gonna bring your fan base from everyone. You don't want to just go on there and talk about you, how you grew up, all that. The world ain't ready for that right now because we trying to figure out who you are. So when we put that caption in there about the trending topics that's hit, as soon as you look at it, you're gonna be like, "Oh, Vanguard, big you." What you talking about? So that's why I always just tell people, man, get you 10 questions, 5 nation and 5 local. And And that way you can pull your local people in, because you know we got St. Louis news that other people just don't get or just don't see because they ain't from here. Just like we on seeing what they doing.
See, that's why, and I feel what you're saying, right? But that's why I focus on the underground and their life and their stories, right? Because we ain't got to focus outside our nation, our state, and shit like that, right? That's what the underground, because the people we introducing us to each other, right? And we document history, so it's like a resume, like I was saying earlier, right?
Do you think the underground is mainstream now? It is kind of a little bit. You know
the underground is the industry.
Yeah. You're right.
We got to recognize that. Yeah. The underground is the industry. There's no industry really no more.
Right.
Yeah. They wait till underground artists put themselves on and get hot, and then they find you, right? And they put that bread behind.
Well, they go for the underground to find you. They'll try to emulate it a little bit. It just be on a bigger scale, and that's where we get that the fake. It ain't keeping it real, because you know what I'm saying. They trying to emulate something that we didn't are. That's really a everyday occurrence to us. You know what I'm saying? This shit is an everyday occurrence to us, though.
I got you. See, my job now, I think I'm doing right, and that's why I love Smoking Talk. I love all the people that come out here, bro. I love all the artists, right? Because I think they just so fucking dope in their own way and they're unique, right?
Absolutely.
And I just look at it like they bigger than a lot of shit. Like every artist that come, man, I think they bigger than shit on my show, right? Because my show represents each and every one of them and everything we do. And the reason I don't charge, I don't charge, man, because how can I charge somebody for telling their story and for the culture?
True.
Right? If I do it for the culture, I look at it like it ain't nothing bigger.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because that's how I really see it. No cap and none of that shit. I'm explaining to you how Smoking Talk, bro. So me taking artists that ain't never been heard of, I love it. Right?
Because like how they say a DJ break a record.
I break an artist.
Or you break an artist.
Yeah, you damn right, because I make my platform big enough, and I put them on a big platform. I got people came over, shout out to Dub Demon, first interview.
Oh yeah.
I told her, you came straight to the major league.
Yeah, ain't no doubt.
Right? Yeah, a lot of people don't do that, right? Yeah. My first interview wasn't in the major league.
We did CTS Wick like that too. We was the first one and the only interview we ever did. Yeah. So everybody got to go on the Chop Talk like, let me see who this, you know what I'm saying? And that's where I started.
Because y'all got Chop Talk, man. Y'all got this motherfucking like y'all got this I don't want to say like no jumping them, but y'all got this motherfucker out of the town state as a show to me.
Right.
And feel.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I know y'all and shit, right? I know the company, right? And I still watch the motherfucker like y'all ain't from down here.
Right. Absolutely.
Right. And I look at y'all content in the same way, like when y'all post shit about Big Meech.
Right.
Like, okay, I'm gonna check this out because I'm most gonna believe y'all.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Credible sources.
Facts.
You know he ain't gonna put no fake news or just trying to get some clicks.
Because we already sat down and talked about it. Yes, me and you done talked about it. So I know what your content about. I know what you're about. You just I don't accept people. We're not in the battle about acceptance. About the who's bigger. None of that shit. I'm showing people right now that we are the same, but you have to be on your shit to be on Chop Talk.
Exactly. Most definitely.
Yeah, because that's how y'all present y'all.
That'll make you work. That'll make you work.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that, right? It's the people the best rappers, the best whatever, and there's nothing wrong with that, right? Yeah. But like I said, man, y'all show, man, y'all shit dope, man. What y'all doing is dope, and I appreciate that because y'all get to see the.
That's the shit made me go hard when I heard people say that. I'm like, turn up on this. I'm finna get out here and get busy, boy.
I told you last time, bro, and I mean that shit, bro. And you know, people trust my word and everything that I say, right? When it comes to shit, so I'm like, I'm one of the voice of the city. I'm a mayor of the city, and when I say something about them, they fuck with it. And I don't be presenting nobody with no bullshit. I don't like that. I don't like a lot of artists. I don't like a lot of people. When I was running the record label, I never told nobody to be going to Hollywood to be Jay-Z or no stupid shit like that, right?
And I do look at your show as like a breaking the artist. Like that's where I would go first to find somebody that ain't nobody seen or heard of. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I'm gonna go straight to Zoe shit and be, let me see what I like this. Okay, then go and see where he's somewhere else. Oh yeah, that's the one. Come on, let's get it. Let's get going. Yeah.
We got a powerful entity, all of us that's doing this media and this content, and especially the ones that's taking it serious, right, and being consistent on it, right. And y'all are really one of them, bro.
I just like to have good news, you know what I'm saying? And if I don't know about it, I'm just gonna say, hey, I don't know, I'm not sure.
A lot of kid audience too, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we do got a lot of kid audience because
what you mean, a lot of kid audience?
Children, because we cut a lot of kids' hair,
right,
you know what I'm saying, just through the daily barber shit. So the little kids watching it, so that's why I'm like, damn, okay, it's time to break into
shit.
Yeah, like look, but not just rappers, playing football, chess club, you know, stuff like that. We'll get kind of carried away, and I'm saying just as us being older brothers, we'll get kind of saturated with the rap shit. So I try to break away from that sometime and get an alderman on there. You know what I'm saying? Business owner, but something like the first black gas station owner or something. You know what I'm saying? Similar to that. Because I want that older crowd. I want that 50-year-old, 60-year crowd. But I also got it all the way down to the CTS Wicks and shit. You know, the young 17, 18-year-olds. You know what I'm saying? So
I can go for that. I can go for that because that's how y'all content is carried. Y'all carry it like that. That's dope. I can see that. But I didn't know that y'all was
Slim. What's up?
Y'all interview the children?
Hell yeah. It's been a while, but
Nah, that's hard.
Yeah. I'm going hard. What's the one little kid who was?
It was a little boy that went viral for doing something. We cut him up.
It was a young dude on there. He was blind, and he got in a bad car accident or something. But he was blind, and he was a rapper. And I'm talking about he was and he from St. Louis too. But he did. I can't remember what it is he did, but he did something, and it just catapulted him. Remember the little young guy? He had the face that could come off. He got in a terrible accident.
He wasn't in no wheelchair.
No, he wasn't in no wheelchair. No,
was we off chain?
Yeah, we was off chain. Was down in a little plaza area. We did the interview there.
He got into it with somebody. And he got into a car and they were shooting at him or something. So,
and he became a rapper and he was blind. And he got on World Star. He was doing his thing. Yeah, he was doing his thing. Yeah.
Man, what's up?
What's going on? I'm gonna interview a little bit of you. So what's going on with Zoe? What Zoe got cooking for 2025?
Man,
I'm about to go get the Clippers. You hear me? Yeah. You hear me, man? I got bro shows. He showed brought the Clippers. And I brought the camera too. I say, shit, you fuck around, go over here and set up and shoot. This motherfucker.
That's what's happening, man. Talk, man. Yeah. For 2025, man, what I got going, man. I plan on. I'm doing more traveling with the podcast, man. So I've been going state to state with the podcast.
We got 3 problems on her. Tay on her. What's up?
What's up with it, Tay? Hey, I was just telling about Tay on the show, right? I remember I first met them and shit. Out there, we did the Def Jam show together. Audition for Def Jam.
Little 3 problems.
Yeah, 3 problems. Yeah. I was just telling about them. I had to get Tay on the show, man. Shout out to them.
Man, them little dudes, I ain't gonna lie, they work here. They're hard working little dudes.
Oh, fuck yeah. They been working for years.
Yeah. He's a hard working little dude, man. People don't realize the shit that we go through as far as even doing the media.
Even get known in St. Louis, it take a lot of hard work.
Man, and the time consumed, man. Sitting down editing these videos, bro. This shit is serious, bro. For real, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie. The shooting part, this the easy, fun part. Going to sit in front of that Mac and splicing and cutting and pasting and making it look like flu. Boy, that shit takes 2-3 hours. I just shot a video for St. Louis Slim, the comedian.
Oh yeah, shout out to St. Louis Slim.
Yeah, Slim got a reality podcast. And he just had Mocha Latte, the lady from 104.1.
Yeah, I know you're talking about Queen Mocha Latte.
Yeah, Queen Mocha Latte. Yeah. I just shot for them, so he gonna be dropping that on his shit. So definitely get in contact with St. Louis Slim, bro.
Yeah, we grew up together.
Oh, you grew up with Slim? Yeah. He was in the Nelly shit in the first years of the Nelly shit. Slim, I went back and looked at a couple of Nelly old videos and seen Slim in the back. I'm like, damn, that nigga Slim straight was. But this was before the internet went crazy. Like I tell people, I wish they had this shit when I was a young young man. Do you understand how rich a nigga that got fast with this shit? Like, come on, man, quit playing. Bro.
Hey, well, you know what, man? Internet. I think the internet wouldn't got no play like kind of back then. People were really putting shit out there. You ain't talking about shit you did, bro. Like the internet came in this era because that's what it's supposed to be, right?
Right. You right. That's NWC Murder, 30 Deep Grimy. His little brother was a big like soccer player or something. Football team. I was thinking about the kids you said. This was about a year or two ago. About 3 years. Nah, that was 3 years ago. 4 years ago. God. Yeah. Time flies.
Seemed like yesterday, huh?
Damn right.
That's weird, dude. Talk, man. What's up, Vanguard? Up 225, man.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up.
I'm gonna keep being consistent, man. I'm booked up to April. What's this? April, May. I'm June.
June?
Yeah, already. Yeah, I'm booked up to June already.
This was April.
Yeah.
We finna catch up. We finna pop back out.
And to expose more artists, man, and get out to the other cities.
Get to the other cities,
interview they underground and shit like that. Because I'm working on building a second floor, right?
Okay.
To the industry. Because right now it's only the underground, then it's the industry.
You
second floor, right?
That middle class. You trying to build a middle class.
Yeah, so that way they ain't gotta look too hard, and then just in case nobody don't make it to the industry, they made it to the second class and they got paid and they got looked at. Shit like that, right? Because you still gotta give the people hope, man. You know what I mean? It's like somebody doing this shit like being in the motherfucking NBA and never get to play one fucking game never, right? Yeah, you feel some kind of way. I don't give a fuck if you got a ring or not, right? I want to do a hoop. I want to sweat or something, right? Like so. That's how I look at artists and business owners, right? Because if you make the platform big enough, everybody be seen. No matter what you put on there, who you put on.
What you put on there, you hear me?
Yeah. See, because once the people know, and I just feel like once the people know you do it for them, truly do it for them, they gonna fuck with me. So my thing for 2025 is to continue to show our underground and the culture that I really do it for them.
That's what's up, bro. I'm all for it. Man. You put that grind in on this shit, man. Anything you do, shit gonna go crazy. I seen a thing where an old lady was running an underground pizza selling business. She was moving this many pizzas that the feds came in and was like, you can't be, because she was like using Little Caesars like logo. It was something where Little Caesars had to get involved. And it was a little old white lady. And I said, this bitch moving slices of pizza. Goddamn, like she moving breaks. And I like, the grind is real. Grind is real. This lady selling. I said, damn, that many motherfuckers was eating.
But you know, I would have loved to interview her, man. I would have loved to interview her. That's real. You said what?
Couldn't tell me I kicked in.
For what? Hell no. But yeah, that lady did that piece of shit, man. That really kind of boggled my mind because I was like, damn, anything you put your mind
when you love to meet her, man. Is
that who?
When you love to meet her?
Oh, the old lady, hell yeah. Damn right, I would love to meet that lady because I'm like, you selling pizzas.
On me.
So you didn't tell me your dough was swinging left and right because you selling Little Caesars pizzas and motherfuckers just come and she straight told the police, do you guys want a couple of hot ones or something before you leave? Or something she said. And I just laughed like a motherfucker. I said, God damn, boy, it's real. They can take you to jail over goddamn. I'm selling too many pizzas.
Now y'all see why I want to interview people that sell plates out their house. On my show.
Yeah.
Now y'all see why, man, these are masterminds. You'll never know who the fuck you about to meet.
I was just looking at our YouTube channel. I was looking at all the videos when we first started. We got interviews with little kids playing Fortnite in there. We did. Yeah, I'm like, all the little. And when we first started, I'm talking about we lost the phone. We had like 200 interviews. I did lose the phone in the beginning. I mean, the iPhone. We got so many video interviews when we first started because we still was doing a mobile part. So he had to iPhone recording, doing, he like asking people questions and shit. You know what I'm saying? When we first started, so.
And I hate, you know, as being an editor and dealing with computers, you hate to lose a file.
Yeah, man.
Boy,
one time, this fool, this nut left the keys in the car and hopped out, and
somebody stole the car with the camera in there, the phone in there, my LLC, all the paperwork, everything in the car, bro. I'm down in the Peabody. Matter of fact, my first little young barber I hired, I was going to pick him up from his granny house. I'm in the car waiting. I get out and run to the door to be like, "Hey, ma'am, how you doing?" When I turn around, the whip going around the corner. I said, "Oh shit, goddamn, it stole my car!" Damn, man.
Look how the Most High is good, man.
Got the car back the next day. Camera was in there. LLC was in there. Papers, everything. Only thing they took was the phone. That was it.
Damn.
I said they must have looked through that and been like,
and said, "Man, this chop talk
shit,
man. Put that shit back, bro.
Put that shit back, man.
Put that shit, park that shit, go, man."
Man, the police called and was like, "Man, got your car, man. It's not messed up or nothing." You know, like
everything in that motherfucker.
Thank you, Most High. On point now, I ain't doing that.
That's to the universe, man. That's forcing you to do good. I heard shit like that. You might lose your wallet or something. Somebody else. You know
real shit. Not real shit. I fuck with that.
Yeah, man.
I've been actually finding a lot of people's phones.
I was just gonna say, find phones. You call and give it back to them.
Last 2-3 weeks, man, I've been finding people's phones on the ground at the gas station, and I just be calling them and giving them their phone back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, like it's been a lot lately. So,
hey man, you gotta pay it forward. You gotta pay it forward. That was a blessing, like you say. He said, "Man, this chop talk, man. I need this. You gotta
leave this alone, man.
God dang.
Please,
We had one for the night, girl.
I don't need to waste no money." My boy, 48 Slim, he from Atlanta.
Chop talk, y'all say y'all started in 2020 doing this?
Yeah, the end of December 2020. Yeah.
Okay.
So shit, we kind of.
What was the initial idea of y'all coming together, coming up with it and talking and doing it, and making it a mobile barber, man? Both of y'all like.
It started as a mobile barber.
As a mobile barber. He been doing mobile barbering for a little minute, and I got to looking at all the podcasts, and I was just like, damn, what if we mix that with that? Artists gonna always need a fucking cut. They always coming into town. You know what I'm saying? And they getting promoted, so that's helping them make way more money too.
Yeah,
and that's how that shit came together. It was first called Emergency Styles
Mobile
Barber Service.
Okay.
And once we put the camera in there with it, it was like, this is what I'm finna do right
here. They said Emergency Styles.
That's exactly what
shout out Aunt Barber, man.
Shout out my Aunt Barber. She came up with that name.
That's hard. Emergency Styles.
You came over in the emergency.
Yeah, on me.
I'm like, damn.
Call it emergency, becoming style young, goddamn it.
That's real talk.
That's hard.
I used to say, you need a style stat, emergency style got your back.
Right. Yeah, we started. That's really how all this shit started to take off, and I just started.
I got y'all. Now I understand.
The love for photography and shit like that in my life. I just said, man, let me do this, man. I can really make some money out of it. I know it's gonna be a grind, but let's do it. And you I enjoy it. So we enjoy working with people, seeing, traveling places.
What y'all doing? What y'all like to do? Cut hair.
Yeah. I don't even cut hair. I do the bald heads and the beards. I line up the bald heads and the beards, but he the cutter. He going going crazy with them clippers.
Bow Wow touched my clippers. That nigga Bow Wow Jermaine pre-cut touch my clippers. So you know that's
that was big. Yeah, Bow Wow and Jermaine.
Oh, okay. Damn right. That's what's happening.
That was.
See, we gotta know about shit like that, man.
Yeah.
Shit, we gotta
this
know
was
about
the Nelly ball. They was here for the Nelly ball.
Shout out to my boy Costa.
Shout out Costa for putting that play together. You that nigga though, for real. We just knew about Bow Wow. We didn't even know Jermaine wanted to cut. His bodyguard came down and I was like, man, come on, y'all come this way. We get upstairs. He opened the door. I'm like, I'm looking at him like, this nigga about this tall. I'm like, man, that nigga man, I'm like, okay, all right, that's what's up.
Yeah.
That nigga bodyguard is huge. They call that nigga Mountain. Big Mountain.
Big Mountain,
Man, that brother is so damn big.
He
boy.
got chopped up too.
I said, damn, boy, you a big dude. Ain't nobody finna run up on Jermaine. Boy. Fuck no.
That nigga can just hop in his pocket type shit.
Yeah, that nigga big, bro. I swear that nigga huge.
Get in my pocket and stand it go.
Man,
Bang in that motherfucker, in his pocket, fight like
that was a big man. Damn,
Hey man, we supposed to be giving Jermaine Dupri proud. We told, hey man, shout out to Jermaine Dupri, man.
shout out JD.
Yeah, no, real shit.
Appreciate you, JD.
Man, this content, man. Jermaine know we talking about. Yeah, man, but that was hard though, boy. Y'all got to cut them up, chop them up. Yeah, you good, man.
Grab me one.
I'll pay for a juice if I could.
Yeah, it's all good.
But yeah, man, those are the memorable moments doing this shit, bro, that we trying to keep up and trying to get people to, you know what I'm saying, tune in and start doing a lot of community things. Like we can start doing a lot of giveaways.
Right.
Because anybody like to win some money. You know what I'm saying? So shit, I've been thinking about that, doing giveaways, man. The city really opening.
Like what kind of giveaway you talking about, like on the show, or it's like?
Yeah, kind of like on the show. We thinking about start doing like some pop quizzes type things while we got artists on the show getting cut. We thinking about having trivia questions. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
I'm working hard to get Yaki Awakening on there, the brother that the master herbalist brother. You know what I'm saying? Because really, that information is gonna help the city better because. What we eating is affecting our minds so bad, it's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying?
So you trying to add him to the show?
No. I'm trying to just get him a guest, you know, to be on the show. You know what I'm saying?
It's good. Okay,
yeah,
gotcha.
I've been working hard on that, bro, because it's been on my mind. It's been weighing heavy on me that people need to understand what you're eating is depicting on your business and how things affect and attract in your life. Is what you eating, bro.
Right.
So. And the youngsters is the new generation, so you know they spending all the money. Shit, you know, shit.
And if they can listen to you and track them, you want to give them information for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you want to make sure you do that. I believe in eating clean and all that shit. I think that's people should take it as a lifestyle, but I also think you should add in your sugars and your grease and shit.
Oh right? yeah, it's cool to eat some of that in now.
Yeah.
You talking about a little greasing, you know what I'm saying?
Fried chicken or something.
Yep. Every now and then getting a little grease in your system.
Mm-hmm. I think that's need to be implicated in all diets. Right?
Definitely, bro. The food is what's harming us more than anything else, bro. I use myself,
right? I was 289 pounds, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I started eating clean.
Right.
Damn, for real?
Yeah. I was 289.
Damn.
So I started eating clean, right, and walking every day. But I did some studies and shit, right, and I found out that us as a race of people, we've been taking sugar and grease for so long, right, that once you strip yourself from it, it automatically leaves your body, right?
Okay.
But it comes back with revenge.
I can see that.
Because we've been taking it so long. So it's a part of us, right?
Right.
But you gotta learn how to take it down and then implicate it where it don't make you gain weight.
Okay.
So for 5 days a week, I would eat straight clean. Like I would eat salads and shit like that, rice bowls, chicken, no red meat. And then I walk 5 days a week in the morning, right? 3 miles, right? And then on the weekend, I just ate what the fuck I wanted to eat. Piece of hamburger, whatever, right? So when I started losing the weight, my body just kept on losing the weight.
Kept on, got the metabolism to going, and it just kept running.
So like, just think about it. If I ate a cheeseburger, a pizza on a Sunday, or just say a soul food meal, right? Mm-hmm. I'm getting up at 6 o'clock in the morning, going to walk. So I'm gonna walk that meal off. Right?
That's smart.
That's
smart. That's
I'm gonna walk that meal off. And I make smoothies, right? I got my own smoothies.
You don't even give it time to settle. You know what I'm saying?
There you go, right there. You're killing it immediately, right? Yeah. So I intake a smoothie, right? One of my smoothies. That way, I'm not hungry all day. 3 or 4 o'clock then came. My head is not hurting. I'm not none of that starving, none of this shit, right? And before I know, the weight just kept falling off. So just to show that I was eating, I'm letting people know, like, to show you that it's bullshit that you're gonna hurt yourself by really taking out all the shit from your diet.
Right.
You ever seen somebody? You ever seen? You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So you ever see somebody do a keto diet, right?
Yeah.
And they get slim in the motherfucker, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you like, God damn, look at that! Oh shit, it look good.
They rob their body of the
2 motherfucking months later, that motherfucker bigger than what they started off.
Yeah.
Because your body missed that shit and it takes it and it grabs it and it locks it then.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So it's not because it's missing what it's supposed to have, but if you give it, it don't miss it.
Yeah,
It's getting it.
right.
It processes it through as it touches your body. So that's what I had to do, losing that much weight, bro.
Man, that's good. I've been on kind of on some, it's called cellular cleansing and cellular eating, because you don't supposed to eat every day.
Right.
You shouldn't have to eat food every day.
Right.
It's like a car. You don't got to put gas in your car every day because it's gas
right.
left over from yesterday.
Right.
Same way with the food. We've been taught to eat too much. Three meals a day is too much food.
That's too much fucking
You
food.
should not have to eat that
I
much.
swear to God.
You should be eating either once every other day or eating one day and snacking the next. And when I say snacks, I mean berries, nuts, shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
No, for sure.
Yeah, you shouldn't have to. The more you eat, you just eating towards death because you're making your body run and work.
Yes.
So people live longer because they eat less.
They wonder why I look so
But we've been
young.
so programmed and
I'm 42. I just turned 42.
Oh,
yeah,
man, you like
He
22,
he just turned 42.
Yeah,
Like day before yesterday.
Man, you older than me, man. I ain't nothing. I'm only 32.
You only 32? I thought you was OG, nigga. My I thought you was
The eating
You still look young, though.
Yeah,
You know,
right
we still our generation.
Yeah, for sure.
Eating is keep everything looking young. Look at the motherfucking turtle and elephants and shit. Them motherfuckers
Like a guy.
live to be
A
98.
guy earlier, I
Mhm.
was cutting a guy earlier. He talking about some yeah. You just work out 30 days out them and you can eat fucked up. I'm like, bro, why would you do that? Why would you eat fucked up and work and try to work out?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You'll be straight. You say you'll be straight. You eat 30 days.
You actually gonna work
regular.
harder doing that.
Yeah,
You
you
gonna work
work
harder
harder.
doing
Step
that.
body out, man.
You gonna fuck yourself up.
Man, we just fell in love with the taste, bro. That taste, them endorphins release in your brain when you bite into a motherfucking big juicy ass, bro. That feel good
Them
sense.
ain't number flavor boosters.
Man, that endorphins are
Oh,
mine,
shit,
boy.
Like I had a hamburger yesterday. And that's
Boost
the
your
last time I had a
motherfucking
hamburger. And oh wow.
Yeah, it's a pleasure. Once you stop falling in love with the taste, with everything, 'cause you still love taste, but you treat yourself for the work. Like you say, shit, I eat a little bit, then I walked it off. That's cool. We tend to eat, lay down, watch TV. We eat and stop. You supposed to eat to keep moving because it's energy.
Yeah, burn it off.
Burn it
That's
off.
crazy.
See, I'm on when you was just talking about how to eat, missing days without eating, right?
Right.
So I didn't go that far with missing a couple of days, right?
Right.
But I do miss a day.
Yeah,
That's
I
good.
miss a day
Yeah,
for
that's
sure,
good. Yeah.
right?
I do
Because
that.
the smoothies that I made, that's how I was able to lose the weight.
Yeah.
I was a fat boy, right? So I was hungry, man. I had to figure out some shit that make them
hungry.
the stick and shit, right?
Yeah.
So I figured out how to way to put 3 smoothies in one bottle, in one cup.
What? How big was the cup?
I don't give a fuck what kind of cup it is. 3 smoothies going in there. 3 smoothies, man. I drink them up, man. I'm talking about that shit. That shit was when it all thaw your
Fills you
stomach,
up.
man.
Yeah.
I swear, man. I'm
Fills you
telling you,
up.
bro.
Yeah.
Hey,
Right,
man,
you
this shit natural Viagra, right? This shit is natural Viagra, man.
Facts.
Bro,
Yeah.
you drink one of my smoothies every night before you go to bed. This shit's like a slushy from Quick Trip. That's how they taste. I got some of this. I swear to God,
man.
bro.
Oh, yeah.
Man, I swear to
yeah,
God, bro.
I
This
got
don't
to
taste like
say.
no goddamn grits and leaves and shit. Nah, don't taste like no shit like that. This shit tastes like a slushy out of Quick Trip with no all natural sweet in that motherfucker, right?
I want to try that.
You drink that motherfucker every day for 5 days straight. man, you wake up every day, man, your motherfucker boy, you putting something down. Put something down.
I'm taking it out through there. I'm taking it down.
And then I'm standing on that, and then I got a woman that buying from me, man, because she said help her on her Lord down there, right?
Right. Oh yeah.
Man, and I started researching that shit, right? Because I went to a YouTube school, right? But I call it
straight like that.
I paid $50 to take this class with some farmers. That's how I learned how to make these smoothies. Preserve my fruit. I know how to preserve a banana for a year straight. Without it aging one day.
What?
Facts.
Well, you was Anunnaki shit. You hear me? Anunnaki shit.
I got my own. What my cat Ben say? Big Ben say he got his own juice, man. It's a smoothie though. Okay. But now I got my own smoothie. Before I created that motherfucker.
I've been juicing too. That's why I bought my juice.
But you miss so much out of it with the juicing because you throw all the skin and shit away.
Yeah.
And all that, right?
Yes.
Yeah, man. See, I'm talking about, man. Them farmers, man, they put me up on some game, man. Shout out to Bill. One of them name of the phone was Bill, and the other one was Dustin, right? And I took that class on YouTube, bro. You pay $50, man. I swear, I know how to preserve fruit. Goddamn it, don't let it go bad at all. I shop at Suloy on a regular basis, so I got you on anything you want to know about a fruit, how to preserve it. I put beets. I won $50 on a bet. This lady betted her husband $500 that he couldn't put some beets because he would eat beets. He said you can't put it in nothing, make me eat it. I put it in the smoothie and gave it to him. He killed that motherfucker and asked for another one.
What?
Yeah, I got 50 out the 5.
So what the fuck you got going on? That damn man. What the fuck? I need to get with you, gang.
I got pictures I show people out there. I'm capping, bro. My pictures. Everybody know me for being a fat boy. People see that like, what the fuck, bro? What's going on? You look good, though. Yeah. For real. Okay.
That's beautiful.
You drink one of them motherfucking smoothies, man. When that mother hit your stomach, man, you gonna feel the best, beautiful shit ever in your life.
That's man, I love it.
And I'm standing on that. And they got kale and vegetables in all of them.
Oh yeah.
And you ain't gonna taste it.
Yeah. Once people stop falling in love, like I say, with that taste and eating, and get away from, like I say, some of the super harsh things, we'll think better. We'll move better. We'll be focused on business better. Like a lot of shit, bro. It because of these goddamn foods and toothpaste with fluoride, and just all that chemical shit, man.
So Chop Talk, man, let me ask y'all this, man. But y'all been having so much good content, man, and what's y'all main goal, man, with Chop Talk? Like, I'm talking about to interview. Who y'all biggest goal that y'all talk about that y'all would like to interview? What time?
Do we got like a main?
Nah, see, I like that.
We always say the Boosie. We always say Boosie.
We always say Boosie because we fuck with this producer Mike Beasley really close. So
No, I just asked that question for real.
I never really thought about if I had a main person that I was trying to just get to. Nah, it was really about getting as many motherfuckers as I can. How many hands can I reach? You know what I'm saying? Where my reach become long, where people calling me like, "Hey, look, I got this. Can you get in contact with this person?" And that's what was always my goal, is just being able to reach as many people as I can. And for the end game to be a mobile barber company where you can actually go on your app, see what barber you want, book your time. Like how Uber is. You can see the Uber coming to your house. That's how Chop Talk. I wanted that to be outside of it with the podcast. That was really the end game with Chop Talk, is to be able to have a bunch of barbers out here in little bitty small electric cars. Going same setup, everything. You know what I'm saying? That was really the
that still is.
That still is though.
Right. I was it gotta be still is.
Yeah, definitely still is.
I gotta ask you that question because you answered it for me immediately by not answering it. Yeah. Because they let me know that y'all in this shit for longevity, bro.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. I got ways to ask some questions. I'm gonna check you out. And y'all proved to me that y'all in this shit for longevity. Y'all fucking with the culture. Y'all fucking with the people.
Absolutely.
Y'all got a real reason. And y'all ain't got no end game. Like, once we do this, we done with this shit.
Yeah, right.
Y'all didn't even have that conversation. You told what we say? Did we ever say that? Y'all actually tell her that. So now I fuck with that, and I fuck with y'all, man. I fuck with y'all calls. I fuck with Chop Talk. Hey, man, I fuck with y'all represent. Y'all make our city look damn good.
Yes, sir.
With the content and shit that y'all put out.
Go hard.
The people y'all talk to.
And with the, we slicing.
We cutting up like a motherfucker, bro. We be cutting so many people behind the scenes, like Jaquan, them. We trying to get some of those. We trying to get more people at home.
I would like Melody to,
we trying to get a lot of home people that's up there to get on there. You know what I'm saying? That's what because we want our city to be like you say, the Vlads, the Jumpers, and all that. They got to come through here. You hollering at Zoe, you hollering at Chop, you know what I'm saying? You coming there to get whatever you trying to get across to the world. We gonna be the avenue for you to get it. That's
I feel that, man. And I'm gonna say this to them, man. And I feel like they're supposed to give y'all that too, dog.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel the same way too.
Yeah, man. Because y'all represent, man. Y'all doing this shit the same way, right? Why wouldn't they give y'all that push? You know what I mean?
Doing it the right way.
Get them together.
They ain't getting together, right? And then once y'all line up and they see the fuck y'all know what y'all doing, then they might want, they'll hire y'all over, man, and fuck with y'all, but they gotta give y'all a chance though, man.
Yeah, man.
Right? St. Louis gotta start giving St. Louis a chance, man. If y'all looking at this and see this shit, hey man, y'all getting there, Nelly and who else y'all say was the rest of the people from St. Louis, get them people an interview, man. For real, man. Cause other cities do it for their city too. Other cities do it for their city, man. Nuri, pull people from New York, pull up all the time on him on Drink Champs. Just sit there, talk to them. They ain't even there to be booked, right? So yeah. Shout out to that, man. And shout out to y'all, man. I appreciate y'all for coming through once again, man.
You, man.
Getting to meet the whole company, man.
Absolutely. Absolutely, brother.
Y'all love, man. Like I say, man, we all once if everybody see this shit, man, that we fucking around with, make this media shit strong, man. See, people think when you say hook up, we gotta hang out every day and skip the Lou my darling and all this old stupid ass shit. Like, nah, we ain't on none of that shit, right? We ain't on skipping and none of that shit, right? Absolutely. We really gotta make power moves. And if we don't make power moves, we gotta be at making a power move your city is be able to fuck with your city. That's the first thing you gotta understand, right? And if we the media of our city, then we should have congregate with each other, right? Yeah, because it's people here that's made this work.
I can't be everywhere at once, and you can't.
And I can't either.
So shit,
and I can't either. That's a fact, right? And if they can't, then let them go, right? Because we can't make it this time, but we still getting the content. We still getting the same thing they getting, right? Because we fuck with each other on this level now, right? Now, on our own content, that's something different. But certain things that we need to share this shit because people need to know, like, in order to get known now, you got to go through this chilling circuit first.
That's right.
And ain't nothing wrong with that. Shout out to y'all, man.
Appreciate it.
Any more questions for me before y'all got up? Because I got one more for y'all.
No.
Cool. Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to Chop Talk TV. Before we go Chop Talk, I ask each and every person coming to the show. You already know the question I'm about to ask. Do y'all prefer love or do y'all prefer loyalty?
I prefer loyalty.
Loyalty? Shout out to loyalty.
I prefer loyalty too. Yeah, I prefer loyalty too.
Shout out to loyalty, man. Loyalty win once again. That's why I said the wrong answer to the question, right? Mm-hmm. Because love and loyalty is one and the same. But in this day, people impair the word love so much that people don't trust it when they hear it, right? So loyalty, when you do loyalty to someone, you can't do nothing but love them, right? So loyal to them, you ain't gonna hurt them. So that's how you fall in love with somebody by being loyal to them. So shout out to Chop Talk TV, man. It's a blessing to have my brother back on here again, holding it down with the culture and for the culture. I'm your host, Zoe Vanguard. I'm your girlfriend's boyfriend. I do this shit for each and every person that represent this arch. I swear to God, right? We are located at 4423 South Kings Highway. We open 7 days a week. We have all your smoke necessity needs, right? Got your shishas, your hookahs, your rolling paper, your rolling
definitely come get them because they definitely got some pressure too. That shit good. Make sure y'all get that.
I mean, fuck with it, man. Y'all see Chop Talk in the building, man. I really thank y'all, man. Y'all see, go there and subscribe to Chop Talk too, man. Y'all did that shit, right? So check them out.
Subscribe to Zoe Vanguard. Make sure y'all, man, hit them like buttons, man. That shit free.
It's free, man.
Yeah, that shit free, man. Hit them damn buttons, man.
Chop Talk, thank y'all once again, man. Keep making the city look good. God damn it, by haircuts and by film, god damn it. Yeah. And we appreciate y'all for coming out, man. I'm your host, Zoe Vanguard. Hey. And I won't go back if I do it for my city. I do it for my city. Amen.
Trying to call more, shut the fuck up. You ain't speaking on no facts, shut the fuck up. You telling that we head on, shut the fuck up. Stop speaking on my name, shut the fuck up. Say the fuck in my lane, shut the fuck up. You just seen it for the flag, shut the fuck up. They tell them that it's in the bag, shut the fuck up. Shout out to our life, cause I'm feeling blessed. We can cut you on the beach like another 10. It ain't no 30, so I never let. Bitch, my bitch, I'm a goose, guess I'm goose. Fuck about the life, but this ain't a Democrat. In a concrete truck when it's outside. On the other gang, I need all that. I'm coming to the stage, I don't feel like. Make 62 bands on the platform. Oh, look, damn pound on the platform. Don't put the music there, that's my job. Don't put the music there, that's my job. Put it on the North Scale, we in the big league. I be doing all this shit since a good swing. Don't put it up, mama, I'm on TV. Got nothing to do that, them bitches screaming. You be talking in your mind, shut the fuck up. You ain't trying to call more, shut the fuck up. You ain't speaking on no facts, shut the fuck up. Telling that we head on, shut the fuck up. Stop speaking on my name, shut the fuck up. Say the fuck out my lane, shut the fuck up. You just seen it for the flag, shut the fuck up. And tell them haters in the back, shut the fuck up. Tell them haters in the back, shut the fuck up. Why they wait on me and fuck all them blocks up? 10,000 units, so I'm feeling blessed up. I told my son I never quit, keep his head up. I told St. Louis, everybody fuck it up. Ain't everybody that disagree, shut the fuck up. Ain't never time to see 30% down drugs. Back till I hear 30, something else. And if you wanna recommend, shut the fuck up. Cause when we got 30, about to back up. 6 really back is back, so you know it's up. Bad bitches in the top, ready to get it up. Bad bitches in the top, ready to get it up. If you ain't eating with the team, shut the fuck up. If you ain't eating with the team, shut the fuck up. Concrete music, dirty motherfucker up. You trying to be on rap, shut the fuck up. You ain't trying to call more, shut the fuck up. You ain't speaking on no facts, shut the fuck up. Telling that we head on, shut the fuck up. Stop speaking on my name, shut the fuck up. Say the fuck out my lane, shut the fuck up. You just seen it for the flag, shut the fuck up. And tell them haters in the back.